They are the best of the best. Among Baseball Hall of Famers, only a few leave such an imprint beyond their statistics. In style,
An incredible catch by the kid!
integrity,
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
cultural importance. They become legends. Sandy Koufax is one of those legends.
Sandy Koufax, baseball's man of the hour.
Now 90 years old, he is the game's greatest living legend in every sense of the word, including its roots. In medieval Latin, legenda meant things that should be read, such as the biographies of saints. The story of the great Koufax, the left arm of God, is required reading when any history of baseball is told. Like Mozart and Van Gogh, Koufax elevated the artistry of his craft to its highest form in a brief but spectacular run.
It's a sensational start for Koufax.
He is the only pitcher to win 3 Major League Triple Crowns,
Sandy Koufax, the National League strikeout king.
and he did so in a 4-year burst from 1963 through 1966, in which he averaged 298 innings with a 1.86 ERA.
Sandy is in magnificent form.
And then he quit. At age 30, at the top of his game. But weary of cortisone shots and painkillers for his arthritic left arm, and worried he might lose the use of it if he continued,
Got a lot of years to live after baseball, and I would like to live them with complete use of my body.
how Koufax arrived was just as legendary as how he left. He was born Sanford Braun on December 30th, 1935 in Brooklyn. His parents divorced when he was 3. At 9, when his mother remarried, he took the name of his stepfather. He signed with the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1955. For 6 seasons, he was little more than a hard thrower with control problems.
Koufax has been wild high.
Then one day in spring training in 1961, everything changed. Catcher Larry Sherry told him to throttle back. Koufax called it taking the grunt out of my fastball. He threw 7 no-hit innings. He said later, "I came home a different pitcher from the one who had left." He dominated baseball over the next 6 years.
Sandy Koufax gets his 10th strikeout.
He did so with exquisite artistry. He reared back with his shoulders angled so steeply and his back leg bent so deeply that he dipped the ball nearly to his ankle. He looked like a freight train cresting a hill. And then, suddenly, all that stored energy exploded toward the plate.
It was Sandy Koufax who showed the way.
Ernie Banks called Koufax the greatest pitcher he ever saw. In the end, Banks said, "You knew you were going to be embarrassed." Koufax transcended the game, sharply dressed, well-mannered, and humble, cast against the mid-century architecture of Dodger Stadium as baseball expanded west, and amid the rise of color television, Koufax defined an ambitious, youthful, and aspirational America. He also defined conviction. He refused to pitch Game 1 of the 1965 World Series because it fell on Yom Kippur, then started 3 times in the next 6 games,
He was simply invincible.
including a 132-pitch shutout in Game 7 on 2 days of rest.
Here's the fella who gave the Dodgers the championship, Sandy in Los Angeles. You were quoted as saying after the game, "I feel 100 years old." So today, how do you feel?
101.
101.
His 0.95 postseason ERA is the greatest ever among the 264 pitchers with at least 5 starts. It is just one in a constellation of sparkling achievements. 3 unanimous Cy Young Awards, 4 no-hitters, including a perfect game, 5 straight ERA titles, 40 shutouts, and just 18 hit batters. The records, they may be broken. The numbers, they may fade. The aura of Koufax is immutable. Sandy Koufax at 90 reminds us what truly matters is what lasts. It is not throwing a baseball. It is grace, artistry, humility, faith, and kindness. A saint? No, not that, but a story that should be read. The stuff of legend.